Hey y'all, I did say that I was gonna go ahead and make a video and start posting it on YouTube in regards to Michawn. Today is the 21st of June 2017. Tomorrow Michawn will be going through his second procedure on his brain. As everyone knows, if you don't know, Michawn was diagnosed with craniopharyngioma. It's kind of both benign and malignant, and he, in order to kind of get rid of it because of the size of it and everything else, they decided to, drain it and do chemo to kind of kill the cells. Not so much as cut it out, because where it is in his brain, they didn't think it would be a good idea to go ahead and cut it out. So they just decided, well, we'll go ahead and drain it and use chemo to kind of kill the cells so that it won't grow back. Well, the dilemma with that is, over time, over these last couple of weeks since we found out last month of his diagnosis, I've been consistently taking him back and forth to the hospital, consistently making all these different appointments because he's been having issues with his head, swelling, a whole lot of swelling. His tumor has been just producing so much fluids like it's crazy. So the other day I took him in and he went ahead and he had some drainage. They went ahead and they did like a little small procedure on him in which they drained it, but his head I was finna say shit. His head pretty much the fluid built back up basically. So they decided, well, you know what, instead of going in and constantly having to drain his head every time he comes in for an appointment, they said, well, they're going to basically go back in tomorrow and either replace the catheter that he has in his head, because, everybody who has cancer, I guess, like they have like a certain port, or it's a different way that they get their medicine given to them or their chemo given to them to help them get better. His is in his brain. So the reservoir that they do have in his brain, I'm assuming they think is either too big to the point where they are thinking about going in tomorrow and possibly putting a smaller one in, or sewing the tumor up around the reservoir that he has already in his head to prevent the leakage, because basically the tumor is leaking over and around the reservoir, and it's creating like this big old bulge in his head. So I said that I would sit there and make a video, because I've been having a lot of people reaching out to me via text message, email, phone calls, and that it's not all the time that I'm able to answer, everybody in regards to him. I know it's a lot of people who are concerned and want to know how his progress is going, how things are going with him, and I'm not always able to respond back. And it's not me doing it intentionally. I'm only, trying to make sure that I'm maintaining and taking care of the family, and that I don't have to, worry about anything. So it takes a lot of patience with this situation. It takes a lot of focusing and everything else. So I'm not intentionally not responding to you guys. I just have so much going on right now, and it's not all the time that I'm able to respond back. Definitely tomorrow, because he has a procedure coming, I won't be answering any phone calls, but you guys can definitely text me, email, or inbox me on Facebook. If y'all have my Facebook, my IG, y'all can always message me to ask me how things are going if you want to know how things are going. So I will continue to keep you guys updated with Michawn, and we are just hoping and praying that things get better from here on out with him, because I do know that he has not started his chemo. So I feel like with this procedure tomorrow is going to cause another delay in his chemo. But all we can do is pray for better days, in hopes that he kind of sees it through this. We all see it through this, and we kind of move towards recovery and getting things taken care of with him. So you guys stay tuned in, subscribe, share, whatever you guys need to do to stay updated with us, and I'll see you guys soon.